So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive? Breaks into the clear. He's got room to run. Now the 40. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is, but it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They tackle him about the 14.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Thorne. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Breaking free at midfield. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the Canes are in the red zone now. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They're going to run it. And he couldn't. There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone.
He's in the clear. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He hands it off from the gun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like...
Nobody can bring him down. Touchdown, Miami. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with...
Here he goes. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Again, makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Thorne. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Thorne. Fighting off. They can't get him to the ground. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He wouldn't. And now the handoff. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Kane. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Great cut there. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
And the same runner's got it again. Goes out to stiff arm. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Using his legs, it's Thorne. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long, no matter what they've done on offense.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Chewing clock with the running game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Give it to the back again. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's...
Here he goes. Out past the 30. They can't stop him. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. The Canes looking to cash in this red zone trip.
Love to see this with a lead late in the game, in the postseason. You got to trust your offensive line in your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a first down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. On the run, it's Thorne. And he muscles into the end zone. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Here we go, here we go! Down!
the shotgun. He'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
And at first down, they go right back to him. To the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Now it's second down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
That play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Trying to run, it's Thorne. What a stiff arm!
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal.
Touchdown, Canes, as they claim the lead. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks loose at the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. The shotgun handoff here. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Eludes a tackle. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Miami.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering through.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? He's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Powers through. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Canes look at a cash in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Thorne. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking for some space. It's Thorne. Touchdown, Hurricanes! This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Making people miss. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. He'll ride the back again here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Coming up, the first snap in the red zone on this drive. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. And the Canes come to the line with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Canes! And they jump on top here in the second half. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing...
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. First down here for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Thorne. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. Powering through the defender. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can...
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship.